what? Wait, it's recording. So tell me, like, how many trees did you climb in Westfield?
I climbed for 25 years.
Wow.
I was one of the top 5 climbers in the state of New Jersey.
Wow. What towns did you climb in?
I climbed in this one especially.
Union?
Yeah, I climbed in Mountainside. I climbed in Linden. Of course, you always go with who's going to offer you the most money because it's dangerous work.
Right.
You know, I climbed trees and I was afraid of heights.
Uh-huh.
But it provided for my family.
That's terrific.
It provided for my family until one day, after doing a tree job, I'm walking home on Elizabeth Avenue and a car ran me over.
Oh no.
And drugged me 47 feet.
Ouch.
So it kind of ended my career.
Mm-hmm.
And then my wife divorced me as well because she found out the guy had no car insurance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so...
when was this that happened, the accident?
About 4 years ago.
4 years ago?
Yeah, about 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I've been fighting my way back from being homeless for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
I fought to find my family for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Your group, Hope, the group Hope, helped find my family, and I never gave up hope. And after they found my daughter in North Carolina, I talked to my daughter in North Carolina yesterday. I found my son too.
How did they find your family?
They found my family.
I guess that's a question for... Are you Sean?
No, I'm Christine. Sean
Christine.
Mandetta is the New York Giant.
Oh, okay. So, sorry. All right, right.
We're in charge of... Well, Henry's the founder of Hope. I answered the Christina set up the Facebook page. I was the first person to post the picture.
Wow. Okay, well let me ask you first. Like, what was the highest trees you climbed in what city? Do you remember?
Right here in Union, actually, a big old black oak. 425 feet tall.
Wow.
I got 15 logs out of one tree for logging.
Wow.
You know, at the base of the tree, it was 26 feet around. 6 guys holding hands.
Wow. To
get around the tree. We took a picture, M&A Tree Service, out of Kenilworth. They took a picture of us 6 guys standing on the stump after it was cut.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you need any information about me on the tree climbing business, Save a Tree, M&A Tree Service, Blue Jay Tree Service, out of Linden. I work for them.
How did you get over your fear of heights? How did you do that? How did you...
Well, you know what? I was a mechanic for Hart's Mountain Pet Supplies in Bloomfield for 17 years. I got laid off 4 months before my pension locked in, and I needed a job. I went to a tree company. I applied for a job. They hired me right away. I was a ground man the first year for M&A Tree Service. The second year, I went to Save a Tree in Kenilworth. In Union.
Why don't you tell them about your tree climbing in Westfield too?
And they taught me to climb. They taught me to climb, and they said the first 30 days, the first 2 months, you won't go over 30 feet. I went up 120 feet, and that's where I stayed.
Wow. What? Did you look down? How did you keep from getting nervous?
Well, I knew my equipment. I paid top dollar for all my equipment. I paid top dollar. I checked it every day thoroughly. I knew my equipment wasn't going to let me down. I had a couple guys cut my rope, and I'm zipping down the rope, and all of a sudden I look over like Wile E. Coyote, and there ain't no rope.
Oh no.
So I dropped 20 feet down onto the rocks.
Oh no.
I got paid twice a year to go up to Eagle Rock Reservation, $4 million estate. We went to the back of the property. I rappelled down the rocks, down the cliff. I rappelled down 150 feet before I hit the ground, and then I got paid to climb 30 trees, take off to 20 feet at the top so they could have their view of New York.
Oh, I see.
Now, I was there on the day of 9/11. I was up on land. I hadn't rappelled down because I was working on my chainsaw. And I saw the first plane go into the Twin Towers.
You saw that?
And I said, what a freak accident.
Wow.
What a freak accident.
How did you see the first one? Where were you when that happened?
Eagle Rock Reservation.
Where is that, in Pennsylvania?
No, it's up there by Llewellyn Park in East Orange.
Oh, East Orange.
Yeah. So
because you're up high, you could see it. Yeah.
You could see New York like you're looking at a big screen TV.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
So we had those little scopes so that we could see up in the trees. If the tree didn't need pruning, you didn't climb it. You know what I mean? Why climb a tree that don't need pruning?
Right.
It's a waste of the exercise.
Right.
You burn 2,000 calories a day climbing. So I'm up there. I got my telescope because I want to get a closer look at what I'm seeing. Then the second plane hit, and I knew it was an accident. And I actually saw people 25 stories up jumping out of windows.
Wow.
Jumping out of windows. I couldn't climb no more the rest of the day.
Wow.
He wants to know about your tree climbing in Westfield plan.
Yeah, tell us about Westfield. Westfield has the best trees. What town has the best trees?
You guys in Westfield got some of the biggest trees.
We love you, Clinton. We love you.
Listen,
What about Cranford too? You like Cranford trees too?
I did a tree in Westfield one time that fell over because of root rot. Big old tree. The tree was so big that when it fell, it covered 4 properties.
Wow.
And in Westfield, that's covering a lot. That's covering a lot.
That's a lot.
It fell on a garage. Flattened it down to about this much, right? I found out later. Do you know what was in the garage?
No.
2 brand new Jaguars.
Oh yeah.
2 brand new total Jaguars.
Yeah, total Jaguars. I hope they had insurance.
Yeah.